Okay, so we will begin. Your story begins in a town called Longbranch, where it's a smaller agrarian society. They produce pretty much any kind of vegetable, grain, livestock, whatever you could possibly think of. Their biggest seller, however, is the Wheatwinter Farm, and it's ran by a gentleman named Marcus Wheatwinter. And what's special about his particular farm is that he produces a wheat crop that's viable or that grows year round, and so it's caused a lot of, I would say, aristocratic levels of prosperity, but a decent amount of prosperity between the for both Longbranch and the Wheatwinters themselves. And the three of you arriving at Wheatwinter, or excuse me, at Longbranch, you saw on the local job board at the tavern that Marcus is having some troubles with disappearing cattle on his farm, and so he decided to investigate. And you ask around the tavern, and oh yeah, everybody knows who Marcus is, good guy. And so the three of you, set out to the Wheatwinter Farm. And so after, it's about a day's travel from Longbranch. So after you travel for about a day, the farm starts to come into view, and around the farm there's just seas of this silverish looking wheat, and it's obvious that you've reached the farm. And as you approach the farm, sitting atop of a slight hill, to the side of the house, rough-looking, middle-aged man is pitching hay, while the young girl with auburn hair tends to a few dairy cows nearby. Seeing your approach, the man finishes with a few heaves, and wiping his brow, sets down his pitchfork and begins to walk towards you. And as he approaches you, he kind of wipes the sweat off his hands and says, "How can I help you?"
Who's the facing the party?
That's an excellent question.
I have +1 charisma, so I don't know about me.
Does anyone beat a +2?
Negative.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I have a +0.
Ooh.
Looks like the +1's to face.
Okay.
We'll hear about some missing cattle. You said you needed help.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a long couple of days. I've had some trouble with some missing cattle. Usually around these kind of parts, they have I've come across all kinds of manner of beasts, kobold, goblin, but I don't think it's any of those. It's just that the tracks look a lot different. And so I can definitely show you what I found a patch of dirt. Looks like the soil's been disturbed recently. I can definitely show you if you'd like.
Yes, that might work.
All right. So he walks off to the cattle pen, and there's probably in this grazing field, there's probably about half a dozen cows or so. And he takes you to this mound of dirt, and it's big. Rough guess, it's probably anywhere from, I don't know, 10 to 12 feet in diameter. It's pretty big. And he kind of scratches his head and says, it's the damnedest thing. I haven't had time to investigate it. I mean, I'm kind of short-handed here on the farm, but this what is. It appeared a few days ago, right after last cattle attack.
Can I look at it and maybe make a nature check and see if I recognize anything about it being connected to nature?
Yeah, go ahead. Anybody wants to take a look at it, either nature or investigation.
Brammoth is just going to scoff and just lean back while the more intelligent members of the party are going to look at it.
Okay.
Like, he just grunts and just doesn't give a fuck.
You're here to kill shit.
You should see what I put down for his personality trait.
So between the two of you, you're able to determine that this was it was definitely left by a very large creature, and I mean, not there looks like there's tracks going into the dirt or into the mound of dirt, but other than the fact that it's something really big made this.
Well, what do you slackers think it is?
I'm not sure. It's a big creature.
No shit. If it wasn't, then the old geezer wouldn't call us here. Oh, by the way, I'm a dwarf. Just like this really grumpy dwarf with a gray cloak on and a shield on his back and a warhammer at his side.
I'm a lanky half-orc with like bluish skin with loose-fitting leather armor, quarterstaff with hawk feathers on it and hawk earrings and stuff.
Okay.
I'm an elf. Like, just basic leather armor and basic nature colored shirts on. And I have a panther with me.
Okay. Good to know.
Can I look at the tracks, or is that what my nature check was about?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll a nature check. And as you're kind of investigating, Mark's like, well, I gotta get back to chores, so I'm gonna head on back to the house. And so he starts making his way back out of the field. You're not able to determine exactly what made the tracks. It looks like it's actually not from one creature, but from multiple creatures. So it looks like this maybe been an access point for multiple things to go in and out of.
I might have missed something. Is there like a hole in the ground that these are coming in and out of?
It's like a mound of dirt, almost like if you were to dig a hole and then cover it back up.
There could be a hole underneath the mound of dirt.
Possibly.
I look around and see if there's a shovel around.
No, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's open field, cows, and I mean, you don't see any sort of shovel or any sort of digging implements nearby.
Back close to the barn, and
Correct.
Marcus hasn't left something out.
Nope.
They point to have the panther start digger, like kind of gesture towards the panther. There. Can we try that? See if he uncovers a hole a little bit, or
Yeah.
So I'll have the panther dig for
Oh no.
not a lot, just to see if he uncovers something.
Okay. So as the panther begins to dig, you you hear a scream and look out across the field, and it looks like this large creature comes out from underneath the ground, grabs him, and like pulls him under. And in the next moment, you look and one of the cows in the field also get pulled under. And as your panther's investigating, this huge creature just bursts out of the mound. And let me. Oh.
How far away am I from the creature in the mound?
It's. I mean, if you were right next to it, I mean, you're probably right next to it, I suppose.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let me get you guys on the map here. Okay, and I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh yeah.
Neptune's ass. Just Brammoth is just going to cry out at the. Oops, shoot! Forgot that I need to do this first.
Yeah, I forgot to select my guy too. Should I roll again?
Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead and roll it again.
Okay.
Oops.
I just click on my guy, then I can do it, right?
Yeah. Neptune's ass. What in the nine hells is that thing?
All right. So, is it Eklar? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
Okay. You are up.
So, as a bonus action, I'll cast. I can't pronounce this thing. The Chalet thing or whatever.
Shillelagh.
Yeah. So, makes my staff that I have in my hand. It's a D8, 1d8 now. I think my wisdom modifier instead. So then I'll move up to it and attack it with holding it in one hand only.
Okay. Right, and that. Okay, so you, the stick, or your quarterstaff, glows like this silvery, imbued with silvery magic, and then you come down and swing it on the creature, and it kind of hits the carapace and kind of bounces off of it.
Can I use like a free item interaction to like put my shield on or no?
Oh, I mean, yeah. If you already had it, I assume you already had it.
Yeah.
Out.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. So it's the Panther's turn. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hang on. Why did it not? Oh, I'm sorry. So I guess it would have been Cell's turn. My apologies.
Trouble. That's alright, I had some trouble. It might have come up late. Like an arm or something grabbing the panther that I can try to like cut and free him.
Cut and free him. What do you mean?
He said he was grabbed. The panther was grabbed.
No, it come out. It didn't grab the panther. It like came out and kind of everybody instinctively just came back a little bit.
Okay, never mind then.
Wasn't necessarily
I'll
captured.
just approach it and attack it with my short swords.
Okay. All right. So you actually have to step up right there-ish. So you approach the creature, draw your swords, and the first one it dodges out of the way, but actually dodges into the second. So go ahead and roll damage for the second attack. Okay.
That has a plus on it.
If you click on the short sword link, it'll pull up damage for you.
So that would be a total of 5.
5. Okay. All right. It's now the Egg's turn. Okay, so the Ankh-Egg's going to go ahead and turn to Cell and do a bite attack. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Why is that not? Why is that?
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to. For some reason, the attack won't work on the Ankh-Egg. I don't know why.
Oof, 20.
Yeah, that was an
Oh.
accident.
Oh, I thought that was the guy attacking you. Never mind.
Okay,
20,
so
26 though.
it would be. Actually, I'll just.
Not allowed to use that.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, so we'll just do 20 plus 5. $16.
Would hit.
That hits, okay. Let's see, 1d. 6 plus 3. It's for 8 damage. Alright, Panther.
Alright, come up and claw at it.
Okay. Alright, and so the Panther comes up and just tries to claw, and the claw just kind of rakes across the hard shell of the Ankh-Egg. Brammoth.
All right. As the weird insect thing is hurting my teammates, and we're not doing a whole lot, he's gonna get back out off of his feet since he was sort of surprised and done down a bit, and he's going to grow. His eyes are going to glow a little bit, and he's going to shout out, "All right, newbies, this is how it's going to be fucking done." And he's going to cry out, bearing his shield of his god on it, and he's going to summon a divine hammer and try to crack the insect's back carapace.
Okay.
So that's bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Okay.
Okay.
I'll grab you a hammer here in a minute.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to roll to hit.
All right.
Nat 20.
Oh shit!
Nice. Okay, and I will. Okay, you should have control of it.
Okay. So, as it comes down behind its back, since that also is a bonus action, I think I still get to use a cantrip or attack. I can't cast any more spells on this turn using my main action, but I think I get to use my Warhammer. So I'm going to come up right next to its jaws, and just looking at it like straining however many eyes it has. Brammoth is just going to swing at like where it's the weakest, where it's the softest, where the softest tissue is, and he's going to give a swing of his own, and then I'll roll damage for the hammer slightly afterwards.
Okay.
20 plus 4. Oh, that's going to miss, but still, spiritual weapon. It's going to carry me.
So is the normal attack, is it 1d8 or is it 2d8? And you're rolling for the crit?
Yeah, I rolled for the crit.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, you summon the Warhammer, and that just like smashes like right across its back. It just cracks the carapace. And so you try to follow up the Warhammer your own. Can't quite get the purchase on the soft spot.
Okay.
But
I'm just going to stare up at it.
Spiritual weapon did do quite a bit of damage. Okay, and we're back to Zell.
I'll just try my again.
Okay. Okay, lashing out with the swords. The Ankeg is actually anticipating it and just knocks both of them away with its legs. Eglar.
So completely stoic and unfazed, he just uses his quarterstaff again, which is still under the effects of the cantrip.
Okay. All right, so you bring down the quarterstaff and actually hit right where the spiritual weapon made the crack. Go ahead and roll for damage. Okay. All right, now it's the Ankeg's turn. I'm going to turn back to Eglar, and I'm going to take a look at something just real quick here. Oh, that worked. Okay. I'm not doing that, though, but I just want to see if that attack came up. Try to bite, which is a d20 plus 5. Okay, for 10. I'm guessing that'll miss.
Yeah, it misses.
Okay. So he turns to you and jaws outstretched, goes for a bite, and you actually stick your quarterstaff in between the jaw, and then kind of push him back. Panther.
Smelling the blood from the hit, he'll go in for a bite.
Okay. All right, and so he does. Actually, jumps on the Ankeg's back and finds that weak spot and just like takes a big old chunk of flesh. For 4. All right, Brammoth.
All right. As a large bug is getting distracted, getting beaten by a quarterstaff and this beast, he's going to actually try to grab one of the jaws.
Okay.
One of the jaws of the bug, and just like smash it into its face with his warhammer.
Okay.
I assume that's going to miss.
That does miss.
All right. And then seeing that that's not going to do, he's going to summon his hammer and then just like slam it down on one of the bug's legs.
Okay.
Hey.
So you do. You just with a sickening crack, just like hit the leg, and actually that is enough to do it. So yeah, you actually come up and hit the leg and swing up into the underbelly, and just like hit like just some sort of weak spot, just almost not intentionally, but just like the full force of the swing just like broke open the carapace, and it falls.
Brammoth is just going to spit on it and just grunt in a heavy dwarvish accent. That's what you get, you sick fuck! And he's just going to like just kick it with his stubby dwarven foot.
Eklar's gonna quietly kneel down next to it and try to see if he recognizes the creature, what type of creature it is, stuff like that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a. I think it's a. Let's try. Go ahead and roll a nature check. Okay. This is an Ankeg, which is they usually. Oops, so I can spell it right. They live underground, and then use the element of surprise, because they do possess an ability called Tremor Sense, which is almost like a passive sense that they have that enables them to determine where prey is above ground, and uses that element of surprise to drag prey underground to feed.
So I say that to my companions, let them know what I know.
And you also know that they don't usually travel. They're not solitary creatures. They actually do create like hives or clans, and they usually hunt together, as they did here.
There can be more coming. We have to be vigilant.
Oh shit! You're telling me there's more of these creeps coming?
Possibly. They usually hunt in packs.
I'll keep an eye out.
And did we see the farmer like get attacked in the field? Or
Yes.
Did I mishear you?
No, you
so
did.
We should see what's going on, right?
Actually there was 3 attacks that kind of happened almost simultaneously. They took Marcus underground, and they took one of the cows in the pasture, and then the third one came up where you were.
Okay, so where was the farmer taken?
Further out in the field, probably, I don't know, about 15, 20 feet or so.
Okay, so not that too far away.
What about
Like,
the girl?
right?
What about the girl who was with the farmer when we first got here?
She actually, as you're kind of like examining all of examining the Ankeg and kind of having this discussion, she actually runs from the house because she heard the commotion, and she sees the beast and the holes in the ground. She says, "Oh no, they've attacked again. I we can't offer you much, but I mean we would offer you what we have if you would save my father."
Yeah, seems like they took the old man. Oh, if we can't get paid, then
Well,
we better go after him.
We could pay you. I mean that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't, if we don't rescue him, then we're not going to get paid.
That's fair. I see what you're saying.
We're not going to be able to rescue him without supplies. What do you have to offer us?
Well, I do have this in case I use for in case there's any sort of injuries on the farm, and she produces 2 potions of healing.
Who is she giving them to, me or someone else?
I would say whoever she was talking to.
So I'll take them, but I'll say, here, you 2 take these. I give them to my companions, and I ask her, I'm trained in potion making myself. Do you have any herbs here I can use to make a potion of my own?
I mean, none that I would know about, but you can certainly welcome to look around.
Brammoth is going to protest. Someone just got dragged down into the damn ground, and you decide that you want to play with your weed right now?
Can I take my potion back that I gave to him?
Oh, you gave me that potion?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, sorry. I was distracted back there. But I mean, yeah, if you want to take it back, take it back. I don't need your damn potion.
It's okay. I know we don't have time for making potions. And candidly, my dude's proficient in herbalism kit. I don't even know what the fuck that means, so I don't know.
Well, herbalism kits you can make antitoxins and potions of healing. They do take a little bit to craft.
Yeah, so yeah, if it takes time, then I'm not doing it. I just didn't know how it worked.
And then also you have advantages on like different herbs, knowledge of different herbs and how to harvest, collecting them and
okay, cool.
Like if you come across something like a plant or an herb or something, you'd be able to have a better chance of identifying it.
All right, so I see that my companion went over to look at the other hole, so I'll thank the girl here, the potions, and I'll head over there and see. And I'll ask Cel if she's seen anything over here.
They're mound here, like they're.
This is almost a straight up hole in the ground.
Okay.
They're not so much mounds anymore. There's like these 3 holes in the ground, which are looks like where you're standing right here, and then where you fought the other Onkeg, and looks like there's one about right here.
That we're standing by is the one that Marcus was taken in.
Correct.
I say we go.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We'll start walking forward.
Can I make a perception check before looking at it? Bram's just going to raise an eyebrow and just inspect the darkness beyond.
Okay. Inspect for darkness. It looks you don't hear anything in the. You kind of look down in the hole and take a moment to listen, and you don't hear anything other than just the natural settling of the earth.
All right. I'm just going to keep my warhammer by my side just in case.
Okay.
Maybe spiritual weapon disappeared by now.
Yeah.
Though, so.
And I'm assuming we're all gonna try our best to move stealthily, probably, right?
I'm going to try, but I have a dex of 0 and wearing armor, so. I mean,
I'm pretty bad. I only have a +2 myself, so.
Okay. Hang on, I forgot to set your guys' dark vision.
I'm pretty sure I have it.
Yeah, you all have it. I just
Oh, gotcha.
set it up.
And for the record, my guy is much more skinnier than the avatar I chose for him. I just couldn't find a half-orc online.
you mean you couldn't find a skinny half-orc?
Exactly. My strength is only 10. And that's only because all half-orcs get +2.
Okay, don't double check that real quick. Okay. Okay, so you descend down the hole, and you look at it. There looks like there's a small open cavern. Looks like there's several tunnels leading into the room from pretty much all sides, and then a large corridor to the far wall kind of bends around the corner, and all the ceilings here, roughly, unless otherwise stated, anywhere from 15 to 35 feet high, and the floors are uneven, but not enough to make difficult terrain. And there is absolutely no natural lighting. This is all. I mean, if you didn't have dark vision, you'd be able to see without a torch.
Can we tell where he was dragged off to?
Make a survival check.
Yeah. Survival.
Okay. Oh wow.
Nice.
Well played.
I hope.
You did. So as you're kind of looking, so you notice that it looks like there's several drag marks going this way. Oh, that's not my ruler. Going this direction.
Can we reveal the fog of war or
Reveal what?
the fog of war? Right now, our screens are black.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
I kind of like quietly talk to them quickly. I'm like, so I don't know what
Oh,
your specialties are. How should we proceed in this? I can transform into beasts if I need to.
We see them, we swing at them, and we just crush them to bugs. The way I see it.
Cel, do you agree with this plan?
Oh, that's what. Okay, sorry.
Needs to be some strategy. But yes, should in the end squish them like the bugs they are.
I'm starting to like you.
Okay, you should be able to see now. Yep. Okay. I was free to do that. Okay.
So which way? So they brought him that way.
It looks like there's several drag marks this way, and Seth was able to determine there was fresher marks going the same direction. Looks like this is kind of what they use for their like their main hub to get everywhere else in the farm or farms, because there were several farms that had cattle taken.
Oh, nice. The fog of war. Okay. Wow, this was pretty well made.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
Like, dark vision actually works.
Yeah, I love dynamic lighting.
Oh snap! I didn't even realize. That's awesome.
Oh, so you got the Roll20 Pro for this.
You only need the plus for the dynamic lighting, but yeah,
Okay.
I find players like it a lot, so
Yeah,
I like it too.
it's like real quality of life here.
Because the fog of war just sucks constantly revealing and opening, and so you can choose what you want to reveal as a player.
I look to my companions and I say, "Are you moving forward stealthily or just barge again?"
Hopefully, there's no reason to get ourselves killed for stumbling on a horde of them.
I can scout ahead if you want me to.
That won't be
Great.
necessary. I take out my warhammer and I just walk forward.
I stealth behind him slowly, like 15 feet behind him.
Okay, roll stealth.
I'm just not going to bother.
Okay.
Like, it's probably going to do me a disfavor rather than a favor at this point.
Okay.
Just because I have nothing to counteract the disadvantage that I gain.
Okay.
I mean, as long as my two teammates are stealth, like, I can be the...
I'm not stealthy unless I transform.
Let's see, is there anything new here? Do I need to make another perception check?
Nope. As you enter the chamber, it looks like the ceiling slopes down just a little bit, but looks like it has just been just hastily tunneled going different directions.
Looks awfully damn complex for...
Roll a because you would have stone cutting. So go ahead and roll a. Actually, no. I'll just give it to you. It looks like this has been drilled out. So
drilled out. So this is...
So it may not necessarily have been. Something may have lived here prior to the Ankheg's inhabiting the cavern.
Okay. Origin of stonework. You are considered proficiency in history skill.
Double it.
That's what it would have been, history. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just give it to you because it's an easy enough.
And then
determine.
add double your proficiency to the check. Okay.
As a druid, I probably, by this point, I realize it's not natural too, right?
That's going to be 14 total, given that I have expertise supposedly in architecture.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you would know that it wasn't. I mean, all of you would know that it wasn't naturally. This wasn't naturally formed, either by nature or beast. But Brammoth, you would know specifically that it was set up as a mine of some kind, or either it was a mine or somebody was setting it up as a mine.
By the gods. Bram's going to mutter. You mean the damn farmer built his farm over this?
I say, over what?
Over all of this.
I know it's not natural, but what is it?
Just... It seems man-made, like... mines. Mines that dwarf... on a scale that dwarves would build. On an off day, that is. No one beats a dwarf at mining. He's going to chuckle a little bit while looking around.
I guess I'd be looking around for anything involving the bugs specifically. Like, I would try to see if there's any signs of them. I don't know. if I should roll for that or.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Since you're looking specifically for like tracks or signs, go ahead and roll an investigation. Okay. Throughout this chamber, there are tracks that go just crisscross. It looks like the freshest tracks go both in this direction and in this direction.
I talk to Cell and I say, judging by your companion, I'm assuming you're a ranger. I'm not sure if it goes north or east. Do you know which way our prey has gone?
This panther like smell and see if he notices like the freshest blood, maybe human as opposed to animal, if possible. Is that?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception for the panther. I want to say that's advantage as well because it's scent. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, perception. Okay. So the panther puts its nose to the ground and starts to smell, and the freshest of the two actually leads this. Oh, that's not my ruler. Leads this way. But again, there are fresh tracks that go both directions. But of the two, the fresher ones go this way.
It seems like this way is the fresher tracks. It's very interested, so let's go this way.
I just nod and follow behind, still trying to be as stealthy as I possibly can.
Okay.
Nah, Brammoth is just going to just shuffle his way in front.
Let him go and wait a couple seconds so she can fall stealthily behind.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll stealth checks.
No. He's going to turn around and explain, like, you see, if I'm the beacon here, they're all going to pop out, and you two squishies can just like come out and just lay on them while I bear the brunt of the wave, so to speak.
I roll my eyes at him and I use a bonus action to beast shape into a giant spider.
Giant spider, okay.
And I'll make my stealth check as a spider, I hope.
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, they do have dark vision. Okay, I didn't know that.
+7. I get a 9.
Okay. What's that? Oh, okay. Why is that not? Probably gonna get like 6 of these things on here. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I believe those are large.
So I have blind sight. With this. I don't know what blind sight means.
Blind sight is you can. Let me double check that just real quick. Oops. You can actually blind sight lets you perceive things without actually having to see them. within whatever radius it is. So you don't
Yeah, for
have.
me, just 10 feet from me.
Okay, so then yeah, within 10 feet of you, you don't have to actually see something to know it's there.
I also, the fog of war went over my entire map. It's all black for me now.
Oh, yep, okay. And that's 80 as well, right, for the spider?
80 what? 80 what?
80 feet for the dark vision.
For no, it's 60 for.
Oh, is it 60? Okay. All right, let me change that real quick. All right.
I know
Okay.
I rolled pretty terribly for stealth, but as we move forward through the corridor, I'm gonna try to like maneuver my way up so I can walk on the ceiling instead of being on the ground.
Okay. I'm actually going to put a marker on it so I don't forget that.
Do I roll HP for this spider, or do I just use the average?
Just use the average. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you crawl on the wall, and then you're actually on top of the rest of your companions, or relatively close on top.
Yeah, I follow behind the cleric.
Okay.
Trying to be as stealthy as I can be.
All right. Huh. What are these?
What are those? This is let's see.
I'm kind of hovering behind this corner here. I don't want to go around. Like, if I do, I would hope to make a new stealth check as I'm trying to go around the corner.
Okay. So, Brammoth, as you enter this chamber, it's very like hot and dense and just humid. On the ground and on parts of the wall, you notice this too, Eklar. I guess all of you would. There's like this thick, just jelly. Doesn't necessarily coat the walls and the ceiling and the floor, but it's pretty present. You just see several large eggs that they kind of, as you walk by them, not necessarily triggered by your presence, but just you notice as you walk by, they like kind of quiver and stir.
Ah, hell.
And Brahmin, as you enter the room, you hear from their side, "Hello, is there someone there?"
From which direction?
Look, it sounds like it would come from over here. Oh,
Okay.
Can't see that. So yeah, that's the direction.
I'm just gonna look behind and just mumble, "You two take care of this shit." As I charge, as Bram is going to charge forward, while just ever so slightly keeping an eye out. He's not exactly that stupid. Well, he's pretty stupid. But not.
He's not stupid, but he's not that stupid.
Can I make a new stealth check as I go around the corner on top of the ceiling?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah, you stealthy AF.
Sweet.
I'm just going to charge past these egg-looking thingies.
As I am on top of the ceiling looking down on these eggs, do I recognize them at all? Do I know anything about them?
You look, and it looks like you can actually, I guess Brahma would see them because they're not. They're fairly not. They're kind of opaque, but you can still kind of see into them, and it looks like they are smaller onkegs.
Oh, hey, that's pretty disgusting.
If I was able to speak to my friends, I might say something, but I'm a spider. I can't talk, so.
If I wasn't fucking this hostage rescue mission, then I would smash all these. He's just going to grumble as he comes up to the man. Are you alright?
Oh God! What? Who's that?
Is this the guy who employed us?
It is. It is Marcus.
Okay. We're getting you the fuck out of here. I'm just going to grab onto his shoulder, like, somewhat brutishly, and I'm just going to start helping him up to his feet and start getting him out of here.
You start to bring him to his feet, and his legs collapse from underneath him.
What?
He's like, "Oh, I think when they took me down, I hit the ground kind of hard. I don't think I'll be able to walk."
Can I inspect the injury?
Say what?
Can I inspect the injury?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Medicine check. I think I'm good at that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Like, oh yeah, I'm good at that. So it looks like his legs are indeed broken. With a... Let me double check something real quick.
Shoot, if he's poisoned or diseased.
He doesn't look diseased. It looks like he... it looks like it would be... like he said, I mean, he would have fallen wrong, and he... both of his legs do look broken, though.
All right. Do you think it's something that Cure Wounds is going to fix?
Yeah, you could definitely fix it with healing magic. You can attempt to set it, not with that low of a DC, though. I mean, it's a little higher than what you rolled. You can set it enough for him to walk out of the cavern, but not be any sort of use to you in terms of combat.
I'm going to use Cure Wounds on him just to make sure.
Okay. Okay. So you do Cure Wounds on him, and you kind of feel the bones begin to set, and he's, oh, I think I will be able to get out of here.
Yeah, you better. I want my damn pay. I'm not getting conned this time.
No, and I have no interest in conning you.
Good.
Marcus,
What did you
how
say?
long have these caverns been here, Marcus?
I wasn't even aware they were here. To be honest, there are some. I know there's a huge activity of kobolds and goblins in the area. It could have been something that they have done.
No shitty goblin would have dug something this complex. I'm just going to jab back at him.
Everybody roll a perception check for me.
So I have a question. Do I roll it as the spider or as myself?
The way the hard and fast rule I use is anything body related is the beast. Anything mentally related is you. So
I'll roll with Eklar's stats?
correct.
Okay, thanks.
So basically the top 3 stats would be the beast, and the bottom 3 would be yours.
I never played a druid before. I'm so excited.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the 3 of you, as you're talking with Marcus and Eklar, you actually see it first. It looks like a series of the eggs actually burst open, and a series of hatchlings come out of them and start to scurry kind of along the floor.
as soon as I see one, I'm trying to. I'll probably try to hit one from on top.
Okay. I need everybody
Oh
to
my-
roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus. I guess I was just too busy caring about my money.
Since I had
Apparently,
a-
you're like
since I had a-
money. You're like money. Oh.
Since I had a 27 stealth, was there any way I could have hit one of them before the actual turn started, or no?
I would say yeah. Since you did crit on the stealth.
So I have this thing, a web range attack plus 5 to hit.
Mhm.
I don't think it doesn't do damage, but I could restrain it.
Correct.
So the one closest to me, right there, that's the one I'd be trying to get. So
This one here.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and web him. All right. Yeah, that definitely hits. So as the eggs start to hatch, this is the one that you hit is actually one of the first ones that that bust open, and almost instinctively, beyond, it must be like the spider's instinct. It shoots out the web, and I have to make a strength check. Okay. Right. So that actually makes the strength save. So it you spit it, and it like it adheres it to the ground, and it takes its pincers and just kind of like starts working at the web, and actually breaks through the webbing. Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah, I think it might have to be on its turn.
It would have to be on. You're right. I'm sorry. My apologies. Okay. So you have webbed him.
Sweet.
All right. So
I didn't select myself for initiative again. I'm sorry.
that's all right.
There you go. 5.
Oh, no, you did it.
Well, that time I did. I rolled before as well.
What was the? Oh, I'll give you 12 because it was what you rolled before.
Thanks.
That's a dick move, not to do that. All right. Okay.
Okay. To run towards this guy.
Okay.
Hit it with her short sword. The swords.
It's the sharp thing.
The sharp pointy things.
That's right. Okay, so you run up, and actually the first one misses, but the second one actually catches it right in the soft carab. Their carapace hasn't quite hardened as the typical Ankh has, so it has a little bit of a softer. So you're able to take quite a bit of stab it quite a bit. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now it's the Ankheg's turn. It's going to go ahead and bite Cell. Come on. There it goes. Oh, jeez. For 20? Probably hits. Okay, and takes 5 damage. Why does it do acid damage? Shouldn't. Oh, okay, so it does. Okay, so it's 7 points of damage, 5 slashing, 2 acid. And then, how far do they move? 30, okay. actually going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 30. And then the restrained one's going to go ahead and make a check to break through.
Oh, barely.
Oh, yeah, barely.
Rough.
So it's able to chew through the webbing. All right, Panther.
Okay, the panther is going to run, attack, pounce, and claw guy.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
for the pounce, they have to make a DC 12 strength saving throw, or they get knocked prone.
Okay. Let me take care of the damage, and then what was it? You said 12 or 14. Sorry. For the strength.
It's a 12.
12. Okay. Okay. So makes a save. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Giant spider.
I'm gonna roll 1d6 to see if my web attack recharges.
Okay.
It does not. So, can I drop down like onto the ground? I know you said it's like a 30-foot the gap between the ceiling and the roof. Not the roof, but the ceiling and the ground. Can I just like drop down as a spider?
Yeah. It's anywhere from 15 to 25. So yeah, that's fine. You can completely drop down to the floor.
So I'll drop down and then move towards the one that I tried to web before.
Okay. Why is that not? There you go. Why
And I'll do my bite attack to it.
Okay. That'll do it.
So I roll my damage, but then you also have to. I don't know. The target must make a DC on a failed save.
Oh, for the
Poison.
it's a poison attack, yeah. Oh, it's 11. 11 con save.
TC unfilled.
So do I roll the poison damage and the piercing damage? Then it's to see if you're paralyzed or not.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll just roll the con save for the poison.
So 7 piercing.
Okay.
And then 9 poison.
Okay. That's not the right creature. Okay. Con save makes the con save. So you reach out and with the pincers take a big old bite of Ankh flesh and let a little bit of the poison as part of your bite pump into the Ankh, and it seems kind of stunned for a moment and looks like it shakes it off.
Wait, not my turn.
Brammoth.
All right. Brammoth is going to just walk forward and then take a look. Ooh, that's a pretty big swarm. The egg beside me, is there anything in that one?
Ping it again. I'm sorry, I wasn't on screen.
Is there any onkeg in the egg that I'm standing next? Brammoth is standing next to.
Yes.
Okay. He's going to decide that nothing's going to get between him and his employer, so he's going to take a warhammer and swing at this egg.
Okay.
Oh dear. That's embarrassing.
Okay. Let me.
Did I barely... Yeah, I barely avoided a nat one. That would have been bad. So this is pretty bad too. Can't hit the bright side of a barn.
I thought it had where there. Actually, there is no. I didn't think there was a DC on it, but apparently there is. No, you're actually able to swing and basically crack the egg. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. Roll damage. 7.
That'll do it. So you make an omelet. Just smash and completely shatter the egg and the onkeg that was inside of it.
I'm just going to stomp on the onkeg like a bug for good measure.
Yeah. So you do.
Yep. And I'm just going to hold my ground while I look at the rest of the swarm coming forward.
It's a static image, so I can't delete it, but I did delete the
right.
The token off the screen.
Yep.
Okay. So.
Alright, I will try to hit this one from each side with my swords.
Okay.
Nice.
So the one that's there, what one do you want to... Oh, this one over here?
No, that's the one that's in front of me, or did it die?
I'm sorry. Oh, no, it didn't. I'm sorry. No, so yeah, both attacks will hit, and you actually... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, take swords on either side of it. Got it. I thought you meant you're going to stab one and stab another. So yeah, no, you take... flip them both by the handle and just stab it into both sides to the hilt on both of them, and it completely kills it.
Okay. Move halfway towards this guy over here.
Okay.
Oh, halfway. That's it.
Okay. So the hatchling... I'm just going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Take a bite of some dwarf. For 15. Does a 15 hit?
Oh, me? Sorry, yes.
Okay. All right. So that's...
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. over here, so...
Okay.
Oh, I mean, 15 misses.
Oh, 15 misses. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
So you, as you're gonna smash in this egg, the Ankh comes up and you see it. And right as you take the bite, you actually swing with your hammer and just knock away the pincers. And then this one,
Oh, you dare come upon me, you little piece of shit.
okay, so that one is going to go ahead and attack the spider for 6, which will miss.
Yep.
And then this Ankh is going to come over to Cell and make a hit. Make a bite for 10, which will miss. And then this one over here is going to go ahead and attack Panther Friend for 11, which I'm assuming will miss.
Yes, just barely.
Okay, so Panther,
The panther will fight back.
retaliate. Okay. For 12, that will hit, and that will actually... doesn't quite kill it. Okay. Yeah, it takes a big old bite of some Ankh flesh. And it looking pretty rough. Spider.
I'll try to see if my web recharges.
Okay. It does not.
Nope. So I'll attack the guy in front of me.
And you're no longer on the ceiling, right? I probably take that mark.
No, I dropped down my last turn.
That's right. Okay. All right. 15 will hit. I'm guessing it's just this guy here.
Yep, the guy in front of me.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, but I think it's like so confusing with the DC thing. I don't know what's going on with that really, but I'll just roll my damage.
Okay. Well, there's also, with your bite, there's also a poison aspect to it. And the DC is the con save against the poison. I don't know why it doesn't say in the attack though.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
can't talk. They left the number up by mistake. It seems like.
Okay. So you actually bite through the carapace of the hatchling, and it is motionless.
So I guess I'm going to use my movement to go here.
Okay.
Then I'll be done.
All right, Brammoth.
All right. I'm starting to really, really hate you all. I'm going to bring my hammer down upon this mofo.
Okay.
Is that going to hit?
That'll hit.
7 damage.
Okay. So, excuse me. Indeed, you do bring down the on the carapace, and it does give a bit of a cracking noise on the not quite hardened carapace, but it does have a harder than it would be.
And I'm going to just swing my hammer back up, just ready to give it another beating.
Okay.
As soon as it finishes retaliating.
Okay. All right. So.
So, in with range now, so she's gonna take her swords and try to aim for cutting it off in some way, shape, and or form.
Okay.
At least.
Okay. So you pull your swords out of the hatchling, and just like stab, and you give this thing a pretty good beating, but not quite enough to kill it. But it is looking pretty messed up. Okay. And the hatchling's going to go ahead and, as predicted, the retaliation against Brammoth for 23 each. Okay, and that bite is going to go ahead and 6 damage. And then the one next to Panther for 8, which I'm guessing misses.
Yes.
And the one next to Cell is going to go ahead and attack for 20. Oh, geez, for 20. And which will take.
So which one was the one attacking Brammoth?
Oh, this one here.
Okay, the second or the third one, the third attack, the first, second, or third attack that you listed.
It would be the first one.
Okay, the first one does hit. Okay.
And then for the third one against Cell would be it would be 4 damage.
Okay, good.
It does calculate the crit automatically, just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd have been 4 between the acid and the slashing. All right, Panther.
Your sense is that the little hatchling in front's going to claw at it and kind of just try to smush it into the ground a little bit, I guess.
Okay. And it does. It basically just basically smushes into the ground, just like you said.
There will kind of smell at it and turn.
Okay. Spider.
I'll see if my Weber charges again.
Okay.
Nope.
Man, you're having the worst luck with that.
Yeah. Then I will attack the one that's closest to me with my bite attack.
Okay. All right.
So a 9 won't do it.
Won't do it, unfortunately.
So I'm all set.
Okay. Brammoth.
Okay. I'm going to. The dwarf is going to slightly flinch from that attack, but he's just only going to grow angry because of it. It's like, I'm just going to tear you anew, and he's just going to stop short of it before getting a nat 1.
Tear you new. And the warhammer just hits the ground. These things are small, so they're hard to hit. And that kind of sends a little shockwave through your. Kind of like if you jump from a high height and don't quite land right. It kind of like a little shot through your legs. All right, so.
Alright, she's gonna come at and try to finish the hatchling in front of her off with her swords.
Okay. And you do. The second one misses, but the other one does hit and just straight through the down through the carapace. You still do have some movement if you'd like to move.
She hear any other like sounds are coming from somewhere?
You mean from in the room or from from what's around you?
Like, would there be more hatchlings coming from somewhere not in our field of vision? I guess so. Like up here.
No, you don't hear anything coming
Right.
into the room now. I mean, there are still hatchlings in the room because there's still eggs. But
She'll, I guess, run towards the nearest egg.
Okay.
These green bumps are eggs.
Yes, these actually are. Actually, let me ping it. These here are. Actually, here I'll mark them. The ones that have been destroyed or otherwise have been hatched. Here, and there. Those have been otherwise, like I said, hatched or destroyed.
Okay, so the Mark ones have been hatched.
Yes, they're I just put it a simple way. They're not a threat in any way.
That's a little far then. Okay. Over to this one.
Okay.
I have any action, so I'll just look at it for now, I guess.
Okay, and there's definitely an onkeg in there. Okay, I guess the last hatchling is going to go ahead and bite Brammoth there for 20, do 8 damage of between slashing and acid. Panther.
It will. Nearest egg.
Okay.
Say pounce and attack with a claw to it, so it won't ever become a threat.
Okay, so the panther runs up to the egg, pounces it, and goes full bore on with both the. Just with the claw. Okay, so yeah, it's able to actually claw through the egg, and the hatchling lets out a little bit of a squeal as it. Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Let me move that just for a minute. Oh. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, Spider.
So my shape lasts for an hour. I mean, do I have any sense of how long it's gonna keep up, or?
I would say the battle's only been going for a few minutes, so I mean you've probably got good solid half hour, 45 minutes.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna see if my web recharges again.
Okay. Nope.
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 I'm gonna move. I think I have a speed of 30. I'm gonna move as far as I can, close to the one that's messing with my dwarf friend here.
Okay. Oh, I called you friend.
There you go. That's 30, right? I can get there, I think.
I refuse to call Spider friend.
Okay.
And I'll do my bite attack.
Okay. And since you are flanking, you actually get it. I'll give you advantage with it as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Don't need it though. And that will hit. That's actually just what you need.
Perfect.
So you skitter to the dwarf and take a just bite through the entirety of the hatchling. Whoops.
The dwarf is going to pull his hammer out of the ground and just grunt. You did not see that.
I can't talk to you, even if I wanted to, because I'm a spider. I guess I'll chitter. What do spiders make little chittering noises? I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
Can I use my turn to bring my hammer down on this egg?
Oh, the one right here?
Yep.
You sure can.
Yep. Better not be an... Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, just smash-o, crash-o.
Just going to make sure all the eggs are broken.
Okay, and technically, I mean, you guys are out of initiative because there is no threat.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to go around and break the...
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'll help. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll help as well with that.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go back to the employer while our friends are here. All right,
That's all he is.
now we're getting you out of here.
I crawl up on the roof and on top of the roof as he's talking to him.
Okay.
All right. I'm just going to lend my hand to him, just to make sure that he's not going to fall over.
No, he looks steady.
Okay.
And he actually walks over to one of the hatchlings and breaks off one of its legs. So he has some sort of like an improvised weapon, like a club.
Pretty disgusting if you ask me, but sure.
So go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I look in that hall to see if anything was gonna chase us on our way out?
Yeah,
so,
go ahead.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
will.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and walk into
just
the.
gonna, like,
You can go ahead and walk
rip.
into the chamber if you want.
If I saw her going towards the chamber, I would try to stealth behind her, like about there.
Okay.
Oh, it seems like I'm
along
the
the
only
ceiling?
one with dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Well, right now the only dynamic lighting that's working is mine, I think. No, wait. Oh, this is a point of view.
You can't
Yeah,
see. You
yeah.
can't see other
Okay.
people's lighting,
Oh, okay, I see. That's cool.
which is kind of cool because if you have if somebody's having a torch, you'd be able to see it, but you can't see each other's lighting.
Yeah, that's cool. Is the NPC going to follow us?
Yes, yeah, he is following you. And okay, Sel, you will as you enter into the chamber, you oops, what did I do with that? There it is. So as you enter the chamber, the same kind of slimy ooze kind of drips, but it's more prominent, like everywhere along the walls and the ceiling and the floor. There's piles of partially dissolved bones and like just rotted flesh. And as you step into the cavern, it's kind of this mix of sandstone and like that thick jelly. In the center of the room, about right here-ish, there's a huge like indentation in the ground. It's okay, noted. It looks very similar to the ones that you found on the Wheatwinter Farm, but it's bigger. It's huge. This one, just from where you're standing, it looks probably about double the size of what the ones were up in the surface, and there are a few eggs in the vicinity as well.
I'm going to walk back slowly and
Okay.
an eye behind me, kind of. Gonna tell my companions, bigger monster part back there. We better get Marcus up to the surface and rest before we come back down here.
Since I can't talk, I'm gonna move towards the exit, stealthing, just like to show everyone that I understood.
Okay.
We'll continue to smash eggs, so I'm not going to be too stealthily, I guess.
Okay.
As we
All the eggs are smashed, right? Like we're good.
Yeah, in this area, you've taken care of all the eggs that you've seen.
Sweet.
I would have just said just out of combat as you guys were talking and moving and whatnot.
So I don't know if there's anything bad up here, but I have a +7 of stealth, so I'd like to use it if there's any chance of us being ambushed.
Okay.
Where's the NPC dude?
He's right here.
Oh, okay. I didn't see him.
Remember, he can't see in the dark. He's a human, so if you
Oh, right.
move too far, he's be like, fuck.
Shoot, do I have light? No, I don't have light. as a cantrip.
And
Puny human. No dark vision, unlike every other race. This is like humans and dragonborns, is all I remember. Do half-orcs have dark vision?
Half-orcs
Yeah.
do, yeah.
But halflings do not.
Yeah, it's like halflings, dragonborn, and humans. They don't have it.
So as the spider on top of the ceiling, I stopped in this chamber because I forgot which way I was out, so I just stopped on top of the ceiling.
Okay.
Alright, this is where we came out of. Yeah, no, wait, no, not yet. No, I don't think so. No, not yet. Okay. We still have some ways to go.
I think it's this way, but I'm
Yeah.
not,
I agree. Really confidence.
The dwarf's going to keep a special eye on the human to make sure he doesn't get lost.
that's nice.
With him.
He's not doing this for him, though.
You do it for the money.
Oh, you need to see my backstory.
Okay.
He is very, very bitter. He's just grumbling along the way. If you get killed. Alright.
Okay, so as you exit the cavern and back topside.
So my wild shape. You said it had like a half hour. I don't know.
Roughly, yeah, half hour, 45 minutes.
And that travel, how much time did that take up?
That probably would have taken. I mean, it would probably take most of, if not all of, the shape.
Okay, that sounds good. As we exit the cave, I'll drop my spider form and go back to my half-orc
Okay.
self.
Put you back on the board here.
Like not until we're out of the cave, but
Right. Just for the sake of, because I'd forget. Okay, so you get topside and put you guys back over here. And Marcus is very thankful. He says, I don't know if you were planning on going back down there, but I mean, I think the way I figured, if there was some sort of eggs or something, there might have been something to lay it. Probably a queen or something.
Seems like you have a much bigger problem on your hands.
nice.
That's what you did there.
I agree. We came here to solve the problem, and the problem is still continuing.
I mean, if you'd like to,
But you're safe.
if you wanted to rest up for a little bit, you could do that, and I'll head on. I stay at my place and head on back down.
That would be a wise choice.
If we rest, the insects might have more time to create more of themselves.
True. How are you all faring?
Don't grow like rabbits, so I don't think it's going to be overwhelming, even if they do produce one or two more.
True.
Can we make like a nature check to see like about these insects? If that's I don't know what they do. Do they reproduce like super quick?
Yeah, if you want to roll a nature check to kind of discern their procreation rates, or excuse me.
I don't want to go back down there. There's like 50 of them. I don't know.
Eckler, you would know that between the two of you, actually, you would know that they don't reproduce very rapidly. I mean, they do produce, but not. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you were to stay the night overnight, there wouldn't be any new ones produced because they don't reproduce that rapidly.
So I would, after Cel said what she said about them not being like rabbits, based on my nature check, I would just nod at her and say, you're correct.
Oh, are we taking a long rest then?
I don't need one. But
Long rest seems way too, long.
That's up to you guys.
I'm ready to go back right now. A short rest would be nice, though.
Yeah, short rest would be nice.
I look to the NPC and I'm like, there was a girl with you earlier. She's probably worried about you.
Yeah.
She gave us 2 healing potions. Do you have anything else you can give us as we go back down into the fray?
I'm afraid not. I just gave you 2 healing potions. That was basically for me or her if any kind of injuries ever happened.
Just nod at him.
What was this?
And by the way, I gave both of you guys the healing potions, remember? Both Cel and the Brammoth from before.
Okay. Yeah, I won't need a short rest then. I mean, I'm like, I'll make do.
Based off me and Cel's nature checks, I don't think it's a big deal if we take one because they're not going to reproduce.
All right. Well, we can take a 1 hour break, I suppose.
Okay.
How long is a short rest, like the minimum short rest?
Short rest is an hour.
Okay.
All right.
And then the long rest is a typical 8 hours.
Nice. And that basically brings me up almost full. Okay.
Okay. What's your con? Because it'd be plus your con as well.
Mike. Oh, yeah. Then that brings me up to full. Then.
Okay.
I don't get any hit points because I was at full health, but I get my wild shape ability back.
Okay. So
I have 2 uses of it still.
rolled a crit fail on your hit dice. That's sad.
I know.
Okay, so Marcus is like, well, I'm gonna go see how Mika's doing. She's probably worried sick about me, like he said. I'll be back at the house if you need anything. And so you guys rest by the hole for an hour, and attend to your wounds and regain any sort of spells or abilities that you.
During that time, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to see, can I notice if any of my companions are still hurting? I have some minor healing magic I can do. If I don't know what you guys' HP's at.
I'm at full.
I'm not at full, but I'm not gonna die, and I can also cure wounds. So if I could,
okay, cool.
a little bit if I needed to.
All right, sounds good.
Actually,
3 healers, not bad.
It's a bit overkill. I just didn't want to play a dumb fighter.
Yeah, I guess that is pretty interesting. I don't want to say.
All right.
What was? Oh, they were a cleric too. The fourth player.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
2 clerics, a druid, and a ranger. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, gee, it's a
And then-
full wisdom party.
and an Uber healer too, because it would have been life domain. So yeah,
Nice.
I don't think I've ever had that before. A party full of healers.
Oh shoot, I forgot. I could have did one of my use one of my thingies back there for something. It was like some sort. Yeah, it's called. I'll do it once we get to the real fight. Wrath of the Storm.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Oh,
Your Tempest.
Tempest. Yeah, Tempest is awesome. I have one of those guys in a different campaign.
I've started playing a light cleric in a text-based channel, and I really enjoy playing her. Like I thought like she'd be like this little nice cleric thing, but like light clerics are just like full blast.
All clerics are full blast. Clerics are awesome.
I mean, like no, she was like blasting, like lighting everyone on fire. Is what I'm saying.
Jeez.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys take your short rest and head back down to the hole, to the cavern, I guess.
I'm surprised domains like affected, like dramatically changed up the playstyle of a cleric. So that's why I'm playing this guy, and so far it's going pretty well. But spell slots are kind of low, so
Yeah, those lower levels.
Same. That's why I haven't even used one yet.
well, mainly because having only two level 2 spell slots suck. Like once you get up to 3, then you're much more flexible.
Right.
Because then you can like leave one for spiritual weapon and then leave the other 2 for whatever you want.
What is it? Spirit Guardians, I think, level 3.
Oh, Spirit Guardians is so good at once you get to level 5.
So good.
Oh man, like especially if you play a heavy armor cleric, then you just go in and you're just one. Like no one can get past you because their move speed is reduced. They take damage whenever they're in your zone, and if you manage to like roll your stats high enough and like afford a sentinel feat,
Yeah, and you can bonus action spiritual weapon every single time too.
yeah,
So
like
it's really intense.
like no one's getting you. You are the wall.
Yep.
All right. Well, Brammoth, as always, is just going to charge it and be the beacon, so to speak.
Okay.
I'll just stealth behind in my half-orc form.
Okay. Who the heck are you?
All right. Cell, is it? You talked about these baddies here in this room.
Oh, hang on a second.
He said there might be a mother. I think you might
Good.
be right.
Maybe I'll finally get paid after doing this errand. He's going to come up and just smash one of the eggs, just callously.
Are we in the chamber with the eggs?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm not.
Yeah, your dark vision wasn't on. It turned on.
That's for smashing one of the eggs.
Okay.
4 damage.
Uh-oh.
Where the fuck? Sorry, I don't know where anybody is. Oh, my Roll20 just like kicked me off, so I'm gonna log back in. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Okay.
I saw a big bug. I'm not gonna lie, I saw a big bug, but I don't know much more than that.
Oh no, did I just piss it off? Good.
No, I don't know where my guy was. I was just trying to find you guys. Okay.
They were up here.
Yeah.
And then went this way.
Okay, sorry.
It's alright. I was kind of hoping that the party would have been split and you'd had taken an Ankeg by yourself.
No way.
But no such luck. Okay, so you walk up to an egg and you smash it pretty. Um, oh yeah. Oh no, you would completely destroy it actually. I think they have 4.
Can I use a cantrip on the other egg, seeing my companion do it to this one?
Yeah. What cantrip would you like?
Frostbite.
Okay.
So the egg has to make a Constitution save of DC 12.
Okay. It does not make the save.
All right, so it's 1d6 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
So you and that's only 40 feet. Okay. So yeah, you launch the frostbite and you guys watch as the ice crystals kind of form on the outside of the egg.
I'll keep peppering that with frostbite from my position. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but that's what I'll be doing.
Okay. So as you're doing that, the chamber begins to rumble, and
Oh boy.
From the ground burst a larger than oops.
Newbies, I'd get back into the chokehold.
There you go. It lets out this horrendous like screech.
That is one big motherfucker. In character.
Right. All right. I need everybody to roll initiative. Please select your tokens when you do so.
Did I get any more cold damage in that egg?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll one more for the.
Okay.
Oh my. Okay, I didn't select my character, so I dodged a bullet. But it'd be funny if I
Okay. Let me
roll that one again.
Another 1, by the way, for my cold damage.
Okay. Let me do the con save real quick. It makes a save.
Oh, you didn't put up the initiative list.
I did not. You're right. My apologies. Oops. All right.
No, really, Sal, do you have any range attacks? I can hold on to this chokehold pretty well. I have decent armor and I've got decent hit points, and I can like rebuke.
I'm going to try to cast a spell on this thing that makes us all have advantage on attacks.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you have. Oh, and I like it.
Fairy Fire. And then hopefully I can maintain concentration on it in beast form.
Yeah, you just stay back. Just stay back.
I might become a giant brown bear. I don't know.
That would be nice. Gives you more constitution to work with. Wait, can you maintain concentration? Yeah, you can. You can't. You just can't cast spells.
Correct. Anything that you have already cast that requires concentration, you can keep, but you can't cast anything until higher levels, like 20 or something.
At level 18, I can cast any spell I want in beast form.
Oh, that's right. That's what 18 is.
I know we're only level 3, but I think I can get there by tonight.
If only.
Yeah, the Anke Queen is like worth 3 million, so I think you'll be all right. Okay, Panther, I guess, is up first.
Panther is going to run and try to pounce on top of the and attack it with a claw.
Okay. is that not? Sorry, my Roll20 was lagging. Okay, Okay, so the panther runs up and jumps on the young queen or attempts to, and she just bats it away with her leg.
Oof.
And the queen. Actually, I'm going to put panther right there. Queen is actually going to go ahead and start moving 5, 10, 15. And if Panther wants to take an opportunity attack, he sure can.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, God.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wait. No, that wasn't you, right? Was that?
That wasn't me. No, that was the... No, it moved out of the Panther's attack range.
Oh, I see.
So it was
Oh,
getting an opportunity attack. So as the young king begins to skitter across the ground, Panther just catches it right into the underbelly as it walks by.
wait, you get to add your own proficiency to the Panther's damage, right? I remember that was one of the things that Panther got to do. Well, in the UA, anyways.
Yeah, they're playing UA because I think the player's handbook one is garbage. So. All right, and the queen is going to go ahead and claw.
All right.
Old Brammoth, and then bite.
Oh, bite.
She gets multi-attack.
Okay.
So the 16 hit.
16 is going to miss.
Miss,
And
okay.
as it does so, as its claws make contact but scrape my armor, I'm just going to... Brammoth is just going to smirk. You done goof real big this time, you motherfucker. And he's going to use Wrath of the Storm to rebuke it.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. 15.
15 is going to succeed, so it is going to do half as much. So 2d8. So it's going to deal 3 damage to it.
Okay. So as the Ankh Queen claws, you strike back with the fury of the storm and give it a shock. For a very modest 3. Okay, come on. All right, Eklar.
Okay, so I have to make a 20-foot cube with a 60-foot range. Can I do a cube in a way that doesn't affect the Panther or the Cleric?
A 20-foot cube?
Yeah, I think I could do it like that, right? It wouldn't affect either.
Let me... here, I'll draw you a 20-foot guy here. So it'd be here. That would be your cube right there. And then... Okay, so you could probably do... Oops. Or something like that.
You know, you can do corner-to-corner measurements like this.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, see, so that might work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd work.
Do I have to get out of my cover to do this? 60-foot range.
Yeah, you could. I would say you could see her.
Okay, so let's see here. So dexterity save.
Okay. The dex save. Okay, and the hatchling automatically fails. Not that. Oh no,
Oh, well,
she
that'll do
succeeds
it.
the hell out of it.
Yeah, so I'm going to. Yeah, that was my action. So, okay.
So you cast the fairy fire, and the queen actually resisted, but the egg next to her actually begins to light up.
I want you to get your panthers on those eggs before the onkicks start hatching and start being in trouble.
I might as well just cast my shillelagh or whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that.
Shillelagh.
What is it? Shillelagh. Bonus action, I might as well do that anyway. I'll just charge 30
Okay.
feet in.
So as you charge into the room, cast the shillelagh real quick, and your quarterstaff begins to take on that silvery kind of glow.
That'll be it for me.
Okay.
All right.
Brammoth.
I'm going to pull out my warhammer. I'm going to have my shield start glowing. I'm going to take care of Her Majesty. You all get rid of the eggs before they start giving us damn trouble. I say this as I'm going to summon my the magical hammer again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use it to smack it. Oh, this is not going well. And then I'm going to use my regular warhammer to try to smack it, and that is also not going to go well.
Okay, come on.
But I do have it locked down in melee, so if it wants to try to go attack anyone else, it's going to be for a rough, rude awakening.
Okay, go ahead and you should be able to control it. Go ahead and move it wherever you.
Yep. I'm going to position it right in front of her, like this.
Okay. And so you do. So you summon the spectral hammer, and it takes a swing, and both of you are just hammering on her, and you just can't get purchase on that.
Right.
Carapace. So. Okay.
I'm guessing since these have skeletons, I can't use any of my ranged attacks. So I'm going to.
They have what you cut out? I'm sorry.
My bow and arrow, I'm guessing that probably would just bounce off any arrows I tried to shoot. So I'm going to run over here behind as close as I can get in the game. It won't let me move a square. Oh, never mind. I can move a square in. All within my 35 feet. And then I will attack with my short swords.
Okay. Well, either way, I mean, even if you were over here, you'd still be within range.
Whatever.
But yeah, whatever. All right. So yeah, no, you take both the swords, and you are just like Ginsuing on the showing these boys how it's done, basically.
Considered flanking her right now, or do I need to move further?
Oh no,
next turn.
That would definitely be flanking because you're on either side of her.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing that up. Wait, that's not right. Oops.
That's okay.
Hang on. All right, Panther. Sorry, I'm lagging a little bit.
Right. So with the pounce action,
Mhm.
this first one prone, could the panther push that egg into the other egg and kind of knock them? Do they break? Is that possible, or should it just go for the first one?
I still have concentration on which of those eggs, like right for
The this one here. You still have the fairy fire active. I like where you're going with that. Go ahead and roll. Let's see what happens.
with advantage, right? Because of my spell.
Correct.
So your pounce, it says DC of 12.
Is it a dex? I guess. Oh,
Strength.
It's strength. Yeah. Either way, I mean, it would fail
Doesn't
both
work,
strength
though.
or dex. Yeah. No. Actually, barely able to take it out. Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check for the panther. Let's see if it's enough to knock it into the other egg. Oh, yeah, no, it is. Okay, so then the panther runs up, pounces on the egg, almost like open palm, hits the egg, smashes the ankh egg inside of it, and hits it against the other egg. It does break the egg, but it doesn't look like it killed the ankh egg inside of it, though. So it's now hatched. Technically.
So it has like 50. Well, I guess it's already attacked, though.
What's that?
The panther has 50 feet of movement. It could go growl at the
Sure, yeah.
hatched on cake because it can't attack it. But
Right. So it palms the egg, hits it against the other one. The egg cracks open. Panther comes up and just lets out this like intimidating snarl, just bearing down on the hatchling.
Yep, that's its turn.
Okay. Actually, take some inspiration for that too. That was great. I liked it. Queen. We will say 2 for that. She's going to go ahead and turn to Cell and launch a... Oh, come on, I'm lagging. There we go. Okay, a claw attack, 26, and a bite attack against Brammoth for... Oh, Jesus.
Oof.
So the claw is 6. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And the bite is 8. And then make a strength or acrobatics, whichever you'd like. Check. Or
Okay.
Yeah, check.
Strength or acrobatics? Strength saving throw or
Yeah.
athletics?
It would be athletics or athletics or acrobatics. Sorry.
I think this meets it, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Oof. 13 damage?
Yep.
Cut down by half. Don't know how many of those that I can take, but... It seemed like it did... No, this is its average. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, this guy hurts.
Sorry.
I'm...
Good.
In a fitting rage, I'm going to activate Wrath of the Storm again.
Okay.
So it needs to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 7.
All right. And this time, I'm also going to expend my Channel Divinity. So what that does is that thunder and lightning damage do max damage. So that 2d8 becomes a full 16. I'm just going to allow its bite to come into just come into the flesh, and so I make full contact with it and just like send this thunder like right through its body.
Okay, so you're using your Channel Divinity?
Yep, Destructive Wrath. You can use your Channel Divinity. When you roll lightning or thunder damage, you can use your Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling. So instead of 2d8, it's just going to be a straight 2 times 8, which is 16.
Okay. All right, and as the excuse me, as you do that, the egg over here bursts open, and I don't have a hatchling yet. Okay, Eklar.
Do I notice the egg that hatched behind me?
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna like flip around and do a second level spell. I'm gonna do Moonbeam on the hatchling behind me.
Okay.
So I think he has to make a Constitution save.
Con save. Okay. And that will fail. Okay.
So it takes 2d10 radiant damage.
Oh wow. No. Yeah. That'll do it.
Then as my bonus action, I'm going to do nothing.
Revel in your success.
I don't want to shape change right now. I want to be able to use my spells to help my friends out.
Okay.
Like healing spells and shit. So I'm good for right now. Although I'm going to use my movement to go behind the cleric.
Okay. Brammoth.
All right. I am going to do my usual thing.
Okay.
Just smack it with my divine hammer and my regular hammer.
Okay.
Is that all you got? You piece of shit. Is that going to hit?
That excuse me. That will yeah. That will hit. Oh no. I'm sorry. That won't. Sorry.
Hold on. Whoa. Damn. That
No. I'm
is
sorry. Wait.
insane.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hang on. I had the wrong one up. Yep. No. No. Sorry.
That
barely misses.
Hit or miss?
That barely misses.
Okay. Jesus, that AC's tough. Okay.
Well, that's why she's the queen, baby.
Okay, that's got to hit.
That'll
though.
hit it though. That'll work.
10 damage.
Oops. All right. So you bring down the swift justice of the Warhammer. Keep hammering at that the carapace, the cracks begin to deepen. And Cell's turn.
Okay. So just 2 different places, I guess. The queen. Advantage.
Eklar, I do advise you on getting out of the way, though, like after whatever you're about to do, because I'm about to cast something.
I was about to cure wounds on you.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, it would be wise to get out of range after you do that.
Sounds good.
Okay. So yeah, no, Cell, you take the sword kind of in the fray. Can't quite get a a hit on the queen.
Okay.
And hatchling is gonna go. Oh, I can't really do anything. Got the panther right there. All right, gonna go ahead and attack the panther for 22. Jesus. For 5 points of damage. And now it's Panther's turn.
Will retaliate with a bite.
Okay, and so you do, and it's just like these two animals just like biting and clawing at each other. Eventually, the panther would emerge victorious. Almost cutting the hatchling in half with its bite. Oh, that one's dead. Okay. All right, and it's Queen's turn. She's going to go ahead and divine attack between first one for Brammoth for 24 and for Cell for. Oh no!
Oh no!
What the?
Ow.
First one is 8 damage. Second one is oh god, 11.
This is bad. I'm not at 6 HP. It's now or never. Oh, also, Wrath of the Storm. Dex save, please.
Okay, just a minute. That's 21 points of damage. Holy shit! Dex save. Okay.
21 is my max HP, by the way.
For 9. What's that?
You said you did 21 damage. I just wanted to say that that's my max HP.
Wait, Cell's dead?
Well, no, if you hit me, I'd be dead.
But I'm at -2 hit points.
Okay, so yeah, you're
saving
down.
throws.
Okay.
Oh, forget about healing me. Get her back up.
Noted.
Like, just put a cure wound so she can get up and start running or something.
Okay, so 7. He looks like she failed the.
Yep.
So you're able to bring down the thunder.
Thunder's not not the only thing we need right now. Jesus Christ.
This thing hits hard. I didn't realize it hits so damn hard. Holy shit.
It hasn't rolled anything below a 20 so far for its attacks.
Yeah, when I try to do the
plus.
fairy fire on it, roll the natural 20 with a +0 modifier.
All right, Eklar, as you watch your companion fall
Do I,
to the queen.
being a druid and a master of nature, do I know does this thing have like a larger reach than normal? Will I like provoke an attack from it if I run across it? I don't know if I know that or not.
I would say with your previous previous roll, you would know that the claw that she's got a pretty good reach with her claws, but her bite only has so basically the claws have a 10-foot range and the bite only has a 5. So she would be able to get you with the claws.
I think with 30 speed I can like go up here. If I can, I'm trying to get to the ranger without provoking an attack opportunity.
Okay.
I don't know if I can or not.
Here. Yeah, because it'd be like 15 to here. And then another 10 probably to here. Or actually, I'm sorry, to here. Whoops. So if you go right here, that should be 25.
So I'll cure wounds.
Okay.
And I'll say some corny, inspiring druid nature stuff as I do it.
Okay. So you carefully skirt around the queen as she's engaged with Brammoth, and lay hands on Cell, and Cell, you begin to feel the healing energies that you're pretty familiar with them. Feel your body, and you heal for 4.
And just as a note, the square I drew around the dead thing, I still have concentration on that, and if I want to, I can move it as an action. I think.
Correct.
Okay.
I think was it an action or a bonus action?
I think for Moonbeam, it's an entire action.
Let me
okay.
Let me double check.
You can move the beam up to 60 feet as an action.
Okay.
However, as my bonus action, I'm going to turn into a brown bear right now.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn with that. So like I run up to heal her, then I just like turn into a giant bear.
Oh, come on. Sorry, guys, I'm lagging. Brown bear you are. Okay, you should have control over the...
Yep, I see it. Thank you.
that guy's there. Okay, so then you would be... We'll just set him aside. Okay, Brammoth.
All right. In desperation, I'm going to pound the ground with the edge of my shield. I'm going to chant out my god's scripture, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So like, there's just this wave of air pressure just originating from myself and extends out in a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw for that.
So then it would... Oh, okay, so it doesn't catch... I was trying to make sure it didn't catch your buddies.
Yeah.
But no, I think since it is 15 feet, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. So as you said, it's a con save?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, don't make it.
So, yeah.
All right.
Nice.
2d8. Additionally, it gets pushed 10 feet away from me, so it probably gets pushed like that way or something.
Attack of opportunity.
Well, I don't think attack of opportunity
No.
works if it's forced.
Yeah, if you're forced out of your square, it's not.
Ah, that's interesting. Good to know.
So like if you were to grapple it and pull it out of range, it...
Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I want to move this way. Yeah, I'm going to have him move over here and do it so that he gets pushed like this way. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's still going to be within range of Cell, unfortunately. I was hoping that I could push it so that, but now it's going to get pushed within the Panther's range, so that's good.
Okay, so
Actually, one more. So its center goes 2 blocks that way, so it gets pushed right on top of the Panther.
Okay, let's say it goes here, just so it's not.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of the It's still in the Panther's range, but it's not on top of.
Yep.
Of Panther. Okay, so.
And then additionally,
sorry,
I want to have my hammer added, hammer to lock it down.
Okay.
Okay, 1d20 plus 5. Nat 20.
That'll work.
Nice.
You get the hell away from them. And
Okay.
I'm going to shove the hammer right in its mouth and just like really mess up its like inner mouth systems.
So yeah, you cast this eruption of thunder emanates from you and pushes it back, and almost as like a combo attack, you command the hammer to hit the mouth, and just like it almost goes grip deep into the mouth of the queen, and it just like spits out it spits out the hammer as it does this, and it's just this greenish fluid just like drips out of its mouth.
And I'm going to yell at my companions, I'd get the hell back through that choke point if I were you. And as I back off myself, like trying to stop the bleeding.
Okay, oh, and the hatchling's dead, so that's not going to work. Okay. Panther.
Wait, did we skip Cell's turn?
Oh, we did. I'm sorry. My apologies. Go ahead.
I'm guessing I'm from the queen now that she wouldn't get an attack of opportunity if I...
That was the idea behind pushing her back. So you can disengage safely.
I want to take the do I have to take the disengage action, or and then cure wounds this turn?
You can disengage. That's fine.
Or disengage is my action this turn.
No, you don't have to disengage. No, you don't have to use an action to disengage. Just because it.
More squares. And then I will cure wounds.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay. So you heal for 11.
I deleted myself from the turn order by mistake.
Okay. What?
I was 10.
You were 10. Okay. All right, let me add your bear here.
I deleted my icon because my bear does not have dark vision, so I'm completely blind right now.
Okay.
And that was my bad. So I deleted my avatar because I can't see anything. That's my bad. I was in isolation so long as a hermit that I forgot bears can't see in caves.
Yep. Okay, and we are Panther.
It will take the disengage action.
Okay.
And it's me.
Okay. So the growling and snarling at the queen, the panther slowly begins to make its way back to you. And the queen is going to go for the biggest target. So 5, 10. Go ahead and claw the bear for 11. Going to miss. And bite. Oh, man. Holy crap. Okay.
Well, and actually, my AC is 11 as a bear, so the first one hit too.
the claw does hit. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So then that is 8. And then the second one is 6, 7, 8. 12, 14.
So 14 total.
No. Well, total damage is 6. Oh, geez, 29 points of damage. Jesus.
Okay. The bear's still holding on.
No shit. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and make a grapple DC. At just be strength or dexterity, whichever is higher, or whichever you want.
As a bear, I'll go strength.
Okay. Okay. So the uncanny queen comes up to you and digs over the claws, and then just takes a bite out of you, and just like grips you in her jaws, and just like swings you back and forth, and you are considered grappled.
Okay.
And the rest of you just hear this roar out of from the bear. So now it's Brown Bear's turn.
So I'm completely blind,
Correct.
grappled, and with like 5 HP. So I do have my concentration though on my moonbeam.
Oh yeah.
Should I make a concentration check on that?
Yep.
Okay. And
roll 2 different ones.
2 of them. And do I use the bear's constitution modifier? Because you said the first 3 were the bears, right? I think.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So then the first would be 10, and then double check the other 2 here. Okay.
15 and 11.
I think the oops. Oh, you barely made it.
Nice. So
Because the crit is 21 damage, and halved round down is 10. Wait. What? Yeah. 10.5. So yeah, they're both 10.
perfect.
Nice. So you maintain concentration.
So I know that I'm grappled. I know that I'm blind. I can't see anything. Do I know though? Like, can I move my moonbeam into the queen's space without affecting myself? It's a 5-foot cube. I can't see the map right now because I'm blind, but I drew a brown cube of 5 feet. I don't know what the map looks like, and I don't know if my guy would know what was going on either.
I would say since you're blind, you wouldn't be able to see it to move it. Unfortunately.
Doesn't it give off light though?
Oh, does it? Okay.
It's a moonbeam.
Yeah, it does. It gives off light.
Okay, then yeah.
The 40-foot high, 5-foot radius cylinder of light. It makes it dim light.
Okay. So yeah, it would definitely make some light. Yeah, if you wanted to move it into the queen space, you sure could.
So, like, my entire map is just black right now. I don't know anything, but I'm going to try to move it into the queen space.
Okay.
That'd be my entire action. So now if that creature starts its turn there, It has to do the Constitution save.
How far can you move it? Is it what 60?
60 feet. 60 feet.
Okay, we'll put it dead center then, so it's 45. I just want to make sure I wasn't moving it too far.
So that's my entire action. So
Okay.
I can't do anything else. So I'm
All
done.
right. Brammoth.
All right.
Although,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Since it's dim light, is there any way that you could like make it on a map that I could see? Because I can't see anything right now.
Let me see what I can do. I think I might have a way to. Actually, here, this is what I'll do. Just make it easier. I will make actually the queen light up.
I would think that like in real life, bears could see in caves, but my bear can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know why that would.
I don't know.
That does seem kind of. I've always thought that was really dumb.
At least I have some moonlight.
Okay, I'll have her cast a 10-foot glow. Okay, should be able to see it now. All right. So,
Okay. Let's see. So
wait.
the queen's going to make a con save against a moonbeam upon its first turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let's see. Let me think about this. All right. First of all, the very first thing I'm going to do is have my warhammer smack at it. Okay.
Nice.
1d8 plus 5. I'm just going to have it like come through the moonbeam in this dazzling light and just like fly right on top of it, and then dealing 9 damage. Now my second option is I'm actually going to raise my shield up, and then I'm going to just like fling my right hand like towards it, like pointing at it, and then like having a sacred flame fall through the moonbeam and making impact with it. So it needs to make a dex save.
I like it. Okay, don't need the sacred flame, so that you. So basically, as you describe it, the warhammer comes down straight through the beam of light and just embeds itself into the queen's, into the cracks that everybody's been hammering on, and just like buries itself. And in this loud, just screech that fills the entire cavern. And then, Eklar, you feel the jaws release on your body, and the queen falls.
I do a bear roar, but not too loud. Just enough.
Just enough to make your presence known.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to hear me besides my friends. Like it's a happy roar.
Okay, and I think that's all the threat's been neutralized.
Nice. I'm going to immediately start patching up my wounds, though. I'm going to expend a spell slot to do 1d8 plus 3. Just sort of like get on one knee, about to collapse, and just like cure that wounds.
Okay. And so you do.
All right. All right. What do we have here?
As for me, I'm gonna drop bear form to go back to my half orc form because I can't see fucking shit. So
Okay.
I'm going to spit on the queen before inspecting the room.
Just a minute here.
So, DM, as part of my hermit feature,
Mhm.
I got some kind of like insight onto what happened. Do I have the sense that this queen bee was the root of the problem, or is there more to be done?
The she's definitely the leader
Okay.
of this entire clan. Um, Now, whether or not whether or not it, well, actually, with the queen dead, the rest of them will probably scatter or create. Now that their home has been endangered, they'll scatter, maybe create a clan within themselves, but they know that this is not a safe place anymore once their queen falls.
Okay. Can I inspect the corpse of the queen to see if there's anything useful? As someone who is, proficient with herbalism kits and who's a druid, can I see if there's anything useful? I don't know, venom, anything about this creature. I don't know. Can I harvest something useful?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Okay.
Okay. There are definitely things that you can harvest. There are you do know that they carry like acid, little glands in their mouth that allow them to spit acid. And some of their, like with Marcus, I mean the legs are pretty meaty. They can be used as clubs, as kind of a makeshift club. The the carapace could be made into some sort of armor. I mean, there's different pieces you could definitely harvest from the from the queen, especially a beast this size.
I would probably concentrate on the acid, see if I can get that.
Okay. With that, I would say that you would be able to harvest one of the glands without.
I have an empty water skin.
Do you have any empty? Oh, I guess with the herbalism kit comes with empty vials. It would eat through a water skin,
Okay.
but you could probably put, I would say, 2 vials worth of acid.
All right. Perfect.
Okay, so now you have two acid vials.
That's deducted from my herbalism kit.
Um, yeah, it really doesn't indicate how many vials you have, which is interesting. But yeah, we'll just say there's two of the vials come from your, or just make a note of it.
Okay. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess I tell them that I believe that the rest of the bugs will scatter. I ask them if they want to continue to explore the cave.
I'm worn out and in need of a long rest, if possible.
Yeah, let's fucking get out of here. I think we've done our job.
I nod and follow. Stealthily.
Stealthily, of course.
All right.
Oops.
As we're walking, I talk to Stella about the acid I got. And since I don't really use melee, I give her the 2 acid vials and I say maybe she can put them on her short swords.
Thank you. That is a good idea.
Okay, as you make your way outside into the grass, to the pasture, do you return to Marcus then?
Yep,
Okay.
that's the plan.
Yep.
All right. So the 3 of you return to the farmhouse, and Marcus is still kind of tending to his wounds. And this is thank you for getting rid of this threat. Not really sure where they would have come from, but I'm glad that they are taken care of. And as promised, your reward. I know we didn't really discuss it, but there was a reward on the job that I'd posted in the tavern, and he produces a very large bag of coins. It has about 200 gold in the bag.
I don't take it.
I'm going to grab it if no one else wants it.
Brown
I'll
is
take my fair share.
All right, so we split it in half.
okay, so yeah, get 100 gold piece.
Do I get the sense that the disturbance I felt is dealt with?
Yes. The corruption of what brought you here was quelled with the defeating the queen.
Yeah, so I don't care about the gold then.
Okay, so the 3 of you, Marcus invites you to take an evening meal with him. At least he can do for helping save his farm. And the 5 of you kind of share in stories, and eventually, when the meal is taken, the 3 of you head off into the next adventure. And that's where we'll end it.
All right, thank you.